So the former finance minister for Ghana, Ken Ofori-Atta, yesterday, 20th of January 2026, made his first appearance before the ICE court in US, Virginia. So I'm here to gist you on everything that happened inside the courtroom. It was a private hearing. Ken Ofori-Atta lawyers ordered that they don't need anybody in the room. So it was private. Phone cry wasn't there to record. So stay with me right here. I have a lot of information to bring you on Ken Ofori-Atta's detention in US. But before I'll bring you the story, if you are new on this channel, here is Angel the Guitars. Here we talk about people, but we don't insult people. We break down stories, strengths, be it politics, relationship, for anything. We don't also share our opinions on stories. We just deliver the story how it is. So please be part of this journey. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and also follow our interesting stories on all social media platforms. Now let's get into the story. So this is an interesting story that everybody wants to hear. I know that a lot of Ghanaians want to hear Ken Ofori-Atta, because as we are speaking, Ken Ofori-Atta is needed in this country. To come and answer some questions. In fact, to come and face trial. According to OSP, Ken Ofori-Atta has misused public fund. And he needs to come and answer. So Ghanaians, papa, until on the 26th of January 2026, as we began the year, we heard that Ken Ofori-Atta has been arrested by US ICE. Immigration Customs Enforcement in the US has arrested Ken. And the reason they arrested him was that they said Ken has overstayed visa. And it's a crime. So he needs to face the courts. So Ken was arrested and detained on the 6th of January 2026. And he has been in the custody of the US ICE till yesterday, 20th of January 2025. He made his first appearance before the ICE court in Virginia. And this is what happened. The hearing was a private hearing because according to the lawyer, Ken Ofori-Atta lawyers, according to the judge, Ken Ofori-Atta lawyers, ordered that they want a private hearing. Why private hearing? This is a public figure. Moreover, this is a person that has served the country Ghana before. So we want to know, we want to see everything that will happen in the courtroom, even the conversation that will go on between the judge and the lawyers and everything. But according to the judge, Ken Ofori-Atta lawyers, they are smart. Remember, the OSP addressed the nation, addressed the media some time ago and said that the reason why Ken Ofori-Atta the extradition are very difficult is that the lawyers, the lawyers are very intelligent to the extent say extradition are very difficult for them. Now, let's clear the air. I'm seeing some information or news on the internet which says that Ken Ofori-Atta yesterday's hearing, it is about the deportation and the extradition proceeding. No, it is not. And a different thing altogether. Ken Ofori-Atta issue with the US ICE and the detention, everything is different. His main purpose or the main reason for his arrest in the US is that he overstayed in a visa. And as he was arrested and detained, the lawyers filed for the release of their client from the US custody. Lawyer no bail no filing for the release of their client Ken Ofori-Atta and hearing and McCoy and Drano. So yesterday's hearing is not about the deportation or the extradition. No. Now, according to the judge, the lawyers of Ken Ofori-Atta ordered that they don't want anybody in the room. They want only Ken Ofori-Atta in the room. So in the room, courtroom yesterday, the Ken Nkwana Yewu with his nose mask and his detention dress. US no ye na ye detain wa ye watade bia ye de show. And when you are coming to hearing, no be share. That is what Ken was wearing yesterday to meet the court. And as I'm speaking to you, the case has been adjourned. Case no, ya adjourned no to 27th of January 2026. Meanwhile, Ken, as I said, no, ye here no Ghana. So these are what some people are thinking. They are saying that what is going on or what is happening right now, I say a agenda B, plan B, they want to stop Ken Ofori-Atta to come to Ghana, and that is why, because until Ken will face whatever that is between the US ICE courts, Ken emba Ghana, and as you see, to case has been adjourned, and I'm sure said 27th April no be do, and they will adjourn it again. So what is happening? And to see the extra Ken extradition there. We shouldn't expect Ken in Ghana. Say you be Ken over Ghana this next year. How things are going? How things are going in there. So that is what happened yesterday. Yesterday, that is what happened. That is what the hearing too was online. Online. Judge was in the house, and Ken was in the courtroom, and our more casa. Courtroom, no, they sacked everybody from the room. No. So that is it. Stay tuned to this channel. Any updates that will come up regarding to this story, NG updates, I'm going to bring it to you right here. Share your thoughts inside the comment section. What do you think is going to happen right now? Ken, so you people should release him. You people should release him. You people should allow him to come to Ghana. You can't keep him in your custody. While overstaying a visa. Until Ken, when you aware say your visa is about to due. Ken wasn't aware. So there are a lot of conversation going on the internet. For Opia share no opinion, saying that a way be just to prevent Ken to come to Ghana. Let me know what you also think inside the comment section. Thank you for watching. I am Nadia Goldie. I will see you in my next episode. I'm out.
First of all, generally in immigration proceedings, most immigration proceedings are open to the public. Okay, so as you have just stated yourself, all the prior cases that were called before Mr. Ofori-Atta's case, they were open to the public. You could see what was going on. However, when his case came up, his lawyers requested for an in-camera hearing. Basically, in-camera hearings are private hearings where only the respondent, his attorney, and then also the attorneys for the government and the judge are the only ones that are present. It's typical in cases where privacy is considered necessary. Sometimes there are sensitive issues that are being discussed, or there are issues of national security. So in some way, his lawyers have convinced the judge that this is a sensitive issue, and for that reason, it was made into an in-camera hearing. So as you saw when Mr. Ofori-Atta first walked into the room, what would be normal is to have a public hearing. But the very first thing that his lawyers did request was to make it private.